Mohammad Hafeez and his tenure with the Pakistan Cricket Board is as good as a blink and miss situation. During his period, he tried to bring about a revolution when it came to Pakistan cricket. But as is the case with the players and the board, it was cut short. Now, after he has left the PCB, he has let the skeleton stumble out of the closet. There are some very disturbing trends that are emerging in Pakistan cricket, especially when you have to look at two things: workload management and fitness. Now, you know, during Mohammad Hafeez's tenure, there was this entire contract fiasco that Haris Rauf won't play because he feels that his body is not suited to test cricket. And that is why he was denied a central contract, because he didn't go. He was fit to play the BBL but not fit to play the test matches for Pakistan. Then if you look at it, Pakistan didn't help themselves by losing 3 tests in Australia yet again to extend their losing streak to 17. And then after that, losing 1-4 to New Zealand in the T20I series. But now, two things have emerged. Hafeez, in one of the shows that is there in Pakistan, he has given out his verdict, and some of them are not surprising, but one aspect is shocking. Now, the one thing in his entire tenure that he did not understand at all was workload management. He stated, "It was very tough for me to understand during my tenure as director of cricket, workload management. I feel about workload management can be equated to a player's will. A fast bowler or a spinner, in that sense, you need to have a bit of workload management. But then here he's equating that, okay, I will only bowl 10-12 overs, that's it, my workload is done. I'm not going to do anything more." He pointed out the example of Shamar Joseph, how Shamar Joseph bowled 12 overs on the trot and gave West Indies a famous series win. He highlighted the fact for a batter. If a batsman scores a 150, does he then stop because, oh, it's too much stress on my batting, workload management ends there? Why this particular thing has to come in only the bowling? Now, that is one area he has just highlighted at this point. But the second point is shocking, and that is about the fitness. There he has blamed Babar Azam and Mickey Yadav. He has said the standard in Pakistan cricket has gone down because of Babar Azam and Mickey Yadav. Why? 6 months ago, which he is stating at this point in time, maybe somewhere close to September, October. At that time, 6 months ago, Babar Azam and Mickey Yadav told the physio to stop checking players on the fitness parameters and let them play the way they want. Now, that is shocking. There are a certain guidelines that is there in every cricketing circle. Look at the Australians, they have a certain fitness parameter. In India, the yo-yo test, DEXA, all the other kind of things are there for them. But in Pakistan, it seems to be ad hoc. If you're fit, okay, play. There is a 2-kilometer run in the South Africa team by which one certain South African women's cricket legend could not make it. 2-kilometer run, 1.5-kilometer run, yo-yo test, DEXA, all these kind of things, not there. In Pakistan, it is non-existent. So, this particular thing, 6 months ago, Babar Azam and Mickey Yadav told physio to stop checking players on fitness parameters. Let them play the way they want. So, no fitness, just play on a whim. That is how Pakistan cricket is at this point in time. Now, this is the point that has been highlighted, that when Babar Azam made the switch to number 3, at that time, his form improved. Look at the series that he played against New Zealand, the last 3-4 matches. There his form improved, but it took so much convincing. Babar Azam had to be really convinced. Hafeez said, took 2 months. It took 2 months for me to convince Babar Azam that you have to do it for Pakistan. You and Mohammad Rizwan are very good players, but this last statement is an indication that perhaps Pakistan, there is no such thing called as a team, because it's still centered on individuals. He's centered. Excellent players, but you are not the whole team. Where is the flexibility in the Pakistan lineup? You saw in the World Cup how one particular section, one particular facet didn't work. It took them a lot of time to change that. And when it changed, it was too late. Pakistan became the number 1, but they had played the smaller teams who had not exposed their weaknesses to a lesser extent. Here, against Australia, against India, against England, they were brutally exposed. And that's why, if you look at it, after Mohammad Hafeez has stepped down, now Pakistan is in a state of flux. Will their cricket improve? Because already if you look at 2024, first 2 months, they have lost 7 out of the 8 internationals that they played in. 3 tests, 4 T20Is and 1 win they had. That was in the dead rubber 5th match. That too, they defended a total of 130, credit to them. But Pakistan, if they have to make a claim for themselves in the World Test Championship or in the ICC Champions Trophy that will be reportedly played at home, they have a long, long road ahead. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back for more updates. Thank you so much. And once again, tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.